What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday edition of my MLB DFS podcast. We have a massive MLB main slate tonight. I will be discussing a couple pitchers that I like, along with my usual 2 infield and 2 outfield value plays. Last night, we absolutely crushed on all formats. All 3 of my lineups on FanDuel that I give out, cash, GPP, hybrid, cashed all contests. The 3-man format cashed. My Vegas Guru account hit another parlay, 4-0. And my Monkey Knife picks also hit. So a perfect night. Let's try to go perfect again tonight. These value plays should help you out. Yesterday's video, 3 of the 4 batters homered, along with the best play of the night, Eloy Jimenez. So before I get into things, my sponsored sportsbook, Bet US. If you need a sports book to get along with our parlays that we've been crushing, I've been cashing out on it. I'm going to put the link to sign up below. $50 minimum deposit. Just use promo code JOIN125 and they will match your first deposit 125%. And then my Vegas Guru account on Twitter is also doing an August giveaway. As you can see, their latest tweet. Just retweet it. Make sure you're following them at Vegas_FD_Guru. You can see the 3 parlays we've already hit through 9 days, and we have a massive winning record. I think we're like 26-10. So get in on that giveaway, get a part of that group, and let's continue to crush it. So for today, there's a lot of decent pitching options here. I'm looking at Logan Gilbert of the Mariners. He's a part of the lowest over-under on the slate. I think it's 7.5 right now at home in Seattle. He has a high strikeout rate, but if he faces a good offense, he can give up some runs. He's got that 4 ERA, but he has a really good upside, and the $8,900 tag is a pretty good price on him. The Rangers do not have much of an offensive threat, and I do think he's one of the better plays today. Maybe due to his inconsistency, more of a GBP play because he is a high reward kind of guy. He has some 50s in there, a couple 40s, and he's been going pretty well. He's gone over 5 innings in 4 out of his last 5 starts, or I should say 6 out of his last 7. So, and this matchup is as good as it's going to get for Gilbert. So he's a good play. You could spend up on Scherzer if you have that extra money. He just has a tough matchup in Philadelphia against Aaron Nola. Other pitchers you could also look at that I'm probably going to end up rostering on a team one way or another. More of a middle tier here, right under Gilbert. You could look at Alex Wood. He's got a great matchup at home against the Diamondbacks team who doesn't really hit the ball. Wood is just not in great form, but Vegas is loving Alex Wood tonight, and they're also loving Carlos Carrasco of the Mets. He's also part of a pretty low over-under, and he is a favorite. But out of those guys, I am looking at Logan Gilbert at pitcher as of right now. For the infield, this Cardinals and Pirates game is a sneaky great game to stack. It's got a really high over-under. Normally when these 2 teams go at it, the over-under is around 8, but tonight it's at 9.5 due to the fact that there aren't good pitchers tonight. J.A. Happ having one of his worst years of his career. He's definitely towards the end of his career. He's got a 6.6 ERA, and Hayes is a young stud for the Pirates who they hope to build their franchise around for the upcoming years. A nice righty-lefty matchup, and Hayes is pretty hot as of right now. A 4-game hitting streak. He's 6 for his last 15, and he homered last game. I love this matchup here. $3,000 is a great price on him. I could see even a bad team like the Pirates tag J.A. Happ tonight. Hayes is a nice middle-tier guy in the infield tonight. My second play, let's get back to the well here. Yesterday was a very small slate, and we saw the White Sox and Yankees as the best 2 stacks. They're looking like some of the best stacks tonight, too, even on this huge slate tonight. I love the White Sox again, and I love the Yankees. The White Sox could end up being the best team to stack once again tonight, and Anderson at 3,500 should be leading off against Griffin Jax, who is a 5.6 ERA, and Anderson is homered in back-to-back games. He's 6 for his last 10, so I'm really liking the form that Anderson is in tonight. He should be up towards 4,000, so 3,500 is a nice bang for your buck tonight at shortstop. For the outfield, it's going to be hard to fade Eloy Jimenez in any lineup tonight. I think I'm going to end up rostering him in all lineups. The dude is so hot. 3,400 is just too cheap for me once again. They did bump up his price a couple $100 since last night, but it's still not enough. Should be batting cleanup here. He has 4 home runs in his last 2 games, and he's on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Look for Eloy to have a great chance at scoring a bunch of points. Once again, he has over 100 fantasy points in his last 2 games. So it's going to be a really hard fade. I love Jimenez in all formats tonight. And then my last play here, let's look at Cedric Mullins. This Tigers and Orioles game is definitely a top 3 game to stack tonight. You don't have great pitchers. You have Atkins of the Orioles going off against Casey Mize, who, Mize has had, his bright spots. He's also had his dark spots this year. He has a 6-6 record. In Mullins, I mean, he is just, I've had him in a couple of my last videos. He's just so good, and his price is never good enough. He's too low at 3,300, 320 average, 20 home runs, and he is so hot right now. If you look at his game log, he's on a hitting streak that I don't even want to count right now. If you look at this, I mean, he has a hit in every game since July 18th. And that July 18th game when he went 0 for 5 was his last game he got 0. So looking at his game log here, he contributes for the Orioles more than anyone else. It's just a really hard fade for me at 3,300. This guy hits for power, he hits for average, he can steal bases, and he's just been racking up the stat sheet as of late. So Cedric Mullins with that lefty-righty matchup against Mize tonight, most likely leading off with this Tigers and Orioles game, seeing an over-under of 10 right now. Mullins makes for a nice middle-tier play in the outfield tonight. That was some of today's video, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Like the video. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get future videos from me. I love helping y'all out. But until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.